You guys, terrible. Hi, everyone. Part of our team and not our team, and maybe some friends I went to high school with, seeing that I posted our call information on my public wall today. What am I doing? I don't even know. So this should be a lot of fun. I haven't even had any wine yet, so this is great. I'm super excited. We're not doing our numbers tonight, clearly, because this is an all consultant call meeting company wide. Just get everybody on, phone your friends. We are, yes, everyone is here. I started seeing all the familiar faces come on. I'm like, this is great. I feel like it's a Thursday night shift with Heather and Jamie, and that's it. I think that's all we're doing. So thanks for being here. I hope you guys are having fun with that $20 join. I'm super excited about it. And my friend Lori, who I just met today, was actually joining in. She, I'm going to just kind of tell your quick little story, Lori, because I think it's got some value in it. Put your story or a video. I even forgot I had a video or what video it was on my website. You make sure your face is on there. Make sure your story's on there, because Lori actually lives in the area. I've never met her. She sent a request through Sensi today. And I got her email, and she actually has been a Sensi Club subscriber, a hefty Sensi Club subscriber, with another consultant that's actually getting ready to retire and be done with Sensi. And so Lori was like, the $20 join thing came across as she was kind of looking at stuff today. And she's like, oh, well, maybe it's a sign. And so she sought out consultants in her area. And she's like, if I'm going to do this, I want to find somebody with experience and somebody that I can join under. And so it is true. Like you don't know what people are reading and researching on your PWS. So make sure that's up to date. It is very, very important. So thank you all for being on here. I know this is hysterical that I did this. I mean, it's very typical though. Y'all know me. Hey, everyone's welcome, right?
Hey, listen, know to message you next time.
I know. Yeah, listen, over the weekend, I posted all these training things on my wall. Gina messaged me, I believe. Another friends were texting me going, Heather, what are you doing? I don't know. I think I need ginkgo biloba at this point. My memory is going a little bit. I don't know. So tonight I'm going to talk to you several things. My focus, number one, when I have a new consultant join, is to help them get off their best start of their business, right? And we all know that's done through very easy parties. COVID was kind of a blessing for all of us in all of our parties, because it really has adapted us in a sense to where you can be at home and do things remotely and not being in front of people, and having very huge success with still meeting people, getting the scent under their noses with very little work once your system is in place, right? Oh, you're welcome. Hi, Eva. And so I love helping people get certified as fast as I can. And the best way to do that is exactly what I told Lori today. You could join right now for that $20 kit if you want, but better yet, hold off, because we all know there is 3 different kits you can pick from. The big shebang at $99, where you get everything that you could possibly want and more for 99 bucks. You have the host exclusive starter kit for $59 that can cost them $59 or cost them $0, right? They're using part of their host credit from their party to get this host exclusive starter kit. So it's great that the $20 kit is available right now while supplies last. It is the cost of a mini warmer, and it is perfect for these people, exactly like Lori, who is like, hey, I've got this great Sensi Club. Why not sign up and just move that Sensi Club under myself and get paid on my purchases, right? And if you want to work it a little bit more, it's there. If you want to make it your full-time gig, it's there too, right? So it's important to know the 3 different options in your business that you can offer to people. And what I love doing first is offering to do the party, because I want them to see what it's like through the party experience. I want to treat her like a host where she can see what the party packets look like, what the Google form looks like, where I can give her mini testers to take to work to collect outside orders. So she's kind of seeing it from a hostess's perspective, a customer's perspective. And then once we do that, she can decide, do I want the $20 kit? Do I want the $59 kit? Or the $99 kit? It's totally up to her, but we're going in with the intent. All the sales are going to be hers. I'm going to flip everything to her. If she gets 3 or 5 bookings off of her party, guess who's getting them? She's getting them. So she can be a hostess, earn the rewards. We're getting her set up for success right off the bat, and she's learning the process along the way. It's a win-win situation for everyone, right? So think about that the next time you have someone signing up, to offer to do that party for them, because it really is crucial in letting them get that experience. So think about people, the $20 kit. We kind of went through, Jamie and I today, and made a quick little list, because a lot of times when you think, well, I just need people to join, right? I just need someone, right? It's all the same type of people. And literally today, when we were making the list of who would benefit from the $20 kit, Scentsy Club subscribers was actually on our list, which is so ironic that that is exactly what was happening to Lori. And she said, well, yeah, I had a Scentsy Club and I thought, why not get paid off of it? Which makes perfect sense. So go through your list of people. Who are your Scentsy Club subscribers? Who maybe cannot afford the $99 kit? Maybe you've had a few past customers or hostesses that just can't afford that. This might be a really great option for them. Maybe it's some people that just buy a lot of Scentsy, right? You have those people that are buying from us where it's like, why don't you do this already? You're buying more than me, right? You all know those people in our businesses and our organization where they love Scentsy just as much as we do. Put them on your list. The $20 kit is also really great for college kids, you guys. If somebody is in college and needs to work a flexible schedule so they can study and get things done, Krista is an adult and knows very well about having that as being able to work, getting those degrees and fit this in to their own schedule. $20 is so affordable for these college kids, right? Or maybe you had someone that was newly retired or had the kids leave the house. People are looking for things to do, right? I mean, my son should be leaving the house. He's turning 22 in 2 days and he's still at home with me, but I don't care. He'll stay over. My husband wants to kick him out tomorrow. I don't. I say stay to your 40. No, not to your 40, 24, maybe. But yes, it's those newly retired or adult children. We're like, I'm looking for something to do, right? Think about who you know, or not necessarily who you know, but someone you know may know someone that fits that category, right? So it's not necessarily maybe about who you know, but it's who your contacts know. Next is someone that needs tax write-offs. This is a huge one. I have a lot of friends that are in the real estate business. They're needing write-offs. They are making a lot of money right now with, we are selling houses. I mean, there's not a house to be bought anywhere near me right now. And if they are selling it, it's going for way above listing price and people coming in with multiple offers. I'm sure that's happening in your area as well. But people are looking for more tax write-offs, right? And then last, we're just people that just are Disney lovers. I know we can't necessarily target or use that with the intellectual property, but just think about in your mind, if you have someone that just is a huge lover of Disney, they might want to just be in the know of knowing what products are coming out first and being able to buy it for themselves, right? So keep that in mind as well. Okay, so the $59 kit. So as we were doing this, I also wanted to mention the $59 kit is great to advertise on social media as it being unlocked. You know, I know a lot of us are collecting individual orders and we collect them all together so we can turn in a fake party. But every time you're submitting $200 in orders, you have a host exclusive starter kit that you could offer to someone, right? It's there for that purpose. So you would take advantage of that during that moment of unlocking it or advertising that. Anytime you have a real hostess that is hosting, you want to offer her that $59 host exclusive kit. If the hostess decides to not take it, are you offering it to the guests at the party? Are you using those Google Forms to follow up with your people to show the interest and refer back to that going, I know you expressed interest or showed interest on your form, and I'd like to reach out to see if you'd like to get it first. I love doing the Google Forms because it's how I build my working list of things. Like I know whether if I say you want to be spoiled with free and half price goodies and they say yes, they go on my potential host list. If I say, do you know anybody that would like to make some extra money? And they say yes, they're going on my list to contact to incentivize. If they send someone my way, I'm going to reward them. Those lists can be actively working for you where you're building it, where you ever get in that point where you're like, I just don't know where to start. Well, start with your list. That's what your list is so important for. You may not be going through everybody on that list immediately because the timing has to be right for them, right? No does not mean forever. 6 months from now, it might be okay. And they may say, you know what, I do want to host a party. But unless they absolutely are like, I hate you, don't ever call me again. I mean, I'm not taking them off my list unless I start getting death threats or hate mail. I don't know what, but I wouldn't contact them if I got that. Okay. So just, be kind, be nice, reach out. You're doing a service. You're not like, well, I was going to compare it to the Cutco people, but I've tried to get my Cutco knives scheduled 3 times to get sharpened and no one showed up. Bad customer service. I mean, I'm rethinking my Cutco knives at this point because I can't get someone to come sharpen them. So but I'm still going to keep calling them, right? It's the same concept with Scentsy. People are going to buy their Scentsy from someone. It's who's staying in contact, who is connecting, and who is, reaching out.
Heather, can I say something really quick?
Please do, Cutco. Is it not Cutco?
I love Cutco.
Me too.
So just while she was saying this, I actually had this conversation with Heather. Really wasn't even with Heather. It's something I had out loud, and then I came to the resolution without her saying a word. But I was like, you know what? I need to make my list today of all the people I'm going to ask. I'm going to put together this really cute email. And I went through all that, and I went, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to put together a cute email. I'm going to send them a message because in the time I could have been putting together the cute little email with the great little message and the little tag. Somebody could have already asked them. So she's talking about, and I know she's still got more to tell you, but I want to tell you that was like something I did today. I was like, I'm going to
Well, and tell her how many Donna already has on 4 days in just from asking.
Okay. She has 6. She got 3 on the first day of the month. And you know what? It is literally just asking. It is not a 3-paragraph explanation of what it looks like. It is literally, hey, this is going on right now, and I would love to share it with you. I mean, it's basically that simple. So just wanted to say, while you're thinking of all the cute ideas and great little, nuggets that you can drop in your packages, you could have already texted, messaged, emailed, whatever, called, and already done it instead of waiting for it to go to them. So don't wait for it to look perfect before you ask. Just ask.
Yeah. And here's the thing, it's while supplies last, right? So eventually if all these people start joining and they don't offer it anymore, I mean, yes, we still have, hey, come party with me and I will get you a starter kit for free or $20 again with a bigger kit. But there's something magical about a $20 join when people see it. They just think it's always there, right? But it's like, oh, I need to act fast. But most people are waiting for people to come to them or trickle in. And it really is just compile a message, get your list of people together. Like I went through and made my yes, no, maybe of my list of who's interested. And I'm just going to send them a message. I have nothing to lose at this point, right? I love offering the party first, especially to my people that are wanting to get paid on their purchases. It is no strings attached. If you buy product from me and you want to try this with no strings attached, let's do it. And how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to set up a shopping link, a personal shopping link for them. I'm going to create a Facebook group. I am going to send the link to them, let them fill out. I'm going to send them sample packs and move on like I normally do, and then turn the orders and flip them all to her. Because here's the deal. Even if people just want to get paid on their own purchases, everyone has that family and friends circle that if she starts selling it, they're going to just buy it from them because it's your family and friend. Of course they're going to buy it from you, right? And so with $200 order one time a year to stay a consultant, it's pretty easy to just get paid on your purchases for this, right? But again, if you can do their launch party or get a party done for them, either in their first 15 days or before they join, do that if you can, because it really is a make or break deal for them. My job is to get them certified as fast as they can, because I want 25% back in their pockets, not 20. Anything they do this whole month, I can get them paid at 25%, right? So just think about that. Okay. So let me share this with you. I have two different versions. This is what I created, the big tool that I was talking about tonight, that I helped create from a lot of other superstar directors' inspiration. I took it from 3 different resources of theirs and then mushed it together for ours. There is a separate one for my team. So if I am your director, and there's not a director between you and I, you're on my team. If you have a director and I'm still your superstar director, you're part of my group. And then of course we have all the Cincy consultants that I'm not even affiliated to tonight on here, which is totally fine. And you just get to see and watch and look at what we're doing. So let me open this up. Let me get on the right one. I'm going to do the group page one for this purpose here. And let me, oh, you know what? I'm going to go through the website on it. Okay, so my website for this is scentedcommunity.com/group if you want to look at it. I'm going to share my screen, but here's the tool that was created today when you come in. So all your new recruits, you give them this site now, and even if you're adopted, use the tools. It's fine. I don't mind. It just kind of introduces them. This I probably need to take off because we're not going to schedule coaching calls with my group. It's only with my team. So I will remove this one off. And then they can join our Facebook group here. If you're adopted, I'm sorry. It's not open to all consultants. So just enjoy the call tonight. I had to cut it off. I know. I'm so sorry. But you'll still get all the tools from us, and you see us every Tuesday and Thursday. So this is what your new consultant will see. Let's get you started with some basics. First things first, a little list of things that they can do. And again, this is suggestions. Yes, we would encourage you to do them, but some people aren't on social media, right? So they're not going to announce it on social media. They're going to do it old school way through reaching out through people, which is still just as effective. You don't have to have social media. All social media is the whipped cream and the cherry on relationships and conversations that you're having daily anyway. It's not a way to run your business, in my opinion. You still have to have those relationships. So there's your first things first. And then here you go immediately, your first goals. So set up your launch party. Tell everyone that you are having your launch event. Go live and show your kit if you are on social media. But here's the most important thing. Ask your closest family and friends if they'd like to help get your business kicked off and off the ground and earn free Cincy. And start getting those testers into your hands. When you sell 500 in your first 15 days, and day 1, of course, is the day they click join, right? If you're doing the launch party, you're going to hit that no-brainer by doing the launch party for them. Here is the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. So they see it immediately. Here's first goals that they have by their 70th day. How to create a party link, enter orders, and redeem hostess rewards. Everything is in one spot. Here's a video, how to walk straight through from the workstation, right? How to enter orders. It's showing exactly what the host rewards fee are. So a new consultant that's not familiar with this, it's going to be really nice having it in one spot to share. Here's just some FYI, a few important things to know. Consultant support number. Where's my order? A few of the definitions, right? What are some of our acronyms that we talk about, and PWS and PRV and GW? I mean, we act like we have our own little language with all the things that we rattle off, but to a new consultant, they're like, what? What? So it takes a while to get to learn these things and getting the habit of things. The workstation is your BFF from any device. A couple of other FYIs. You get the idea of how this is laid out now. Amy, one of the best things a new consultant can do and be a part of to help run their business. The opportunities to get on for the training that we provide, right? Our YouTube channel, our Thursday night shift that all of you are a part of. We have our monthly game night. We have our Facebook group page, the chain of command, right? Telling them to be resourceful, beware of scammers. Faces you see leading the way. Myself, this could be you. All of our directors. So these are the directors in my team. We got star directors, all the directors, and then Sarah Caceres is another superstar director, and the directors underneath her. So if you see your director, you give them a big shout out. So they're all on here, and I think it's important for people to see the faces of the leaders. This is just the first section, the first page, as you are giving this tool to your team members and your new recruits. So you would click on your first 30 days, right? Your first 30 days matter. Your focus in your first 30 days is to fill your calendar with income producing activities. And again, the reason why this is set up is because this is a business for me. So I teach and lead it as it's a business for everyone. If you're a hobbyist, you're probably not on here listening to training. You want it to be a business and more to that. So I will never teach as if it's like a part-time side gig for me, because this is my full-time gig. So anything I train, I'm going to train you to be a six-figure income earner, right? Like that's what I want for everyone. So it's possible. And so when you see all these tools, this is the reason, this is the only way I can teach, is to give everybody the best nuggets I can possibly give you and put them in your hands. So while you're waiting on your kit, here are some things you can do now. And here's what I love about this. I get overwhelmed when I see a whole bunch of words on one piece of paper. And honestly, my brain immediately shuts off and I don't read anything. And then they're like, oh, did you read that? I'm like, yep, I read that. No, I didn't. I'm lying, because my brain cannot function that way. So I put them in drop down, expand. So meet with your sponsor immediately. And then it tells you, right? So it's pretty to look at. It's telling you to build your list. So it's got little things in each column or drop down that's going to help you fill your calendar, schedule a dream team, announce your business, get connected. When your starter kit arrives, here's important documents to read first and little visuals so they know what they're seeing in the right, as a consultant, they don't really know what we're talking about. When we say consultant guide, we know what it is, right? We've been around for a while, but they don't know until they get their kit and see it, if it's the $99 kit, right? Because if it's the $20 kit, it's only online. They're not getting it in their kit, right? So you want to make sure that they have access to all of these great things. Your why is important. Compensation and setting your goals. So it's nothing too overwhelming. Showing them how they can get a $600 to $700 paycheck right away. The buddy system. Plugging into everything that you can, marketing materials that are available to them if they choose, the difference between sharing versus selling, business basics, personalizing your business, your PWS, learn how-tos. So it's got little customer connections, and then start living out loud. Knowledge is power. So there's 3 different videos that I think are really awesome for new consultants to see. The Scentsy story, number 1, how our warmers are made, and then how our wax is made. Those are 3 really cool videos if you haven't seen them. Next, we talk about awards you can earn. Now, the Shooting Star is a one-time offer for first-time consultants, but here's the day. I have to tell you, I have a consultant that just reinstated under me. Her lifetime PRV is right around $110. And I texted her today and said, you know what? I would normally be sending like some reinstatement text messages to you, but I'm going to send them to you as a new consultant, because with you being a past consultant, you can't earn these first 2 awards again. But if you'll hit them and treat them like you reinstated yesterday, so that's your day 1. If you hit these milestones as if you just rejoined again, I'm going to give you some extra little freebies, because she hasn't had to experience getting certified yet. So it still is kind of exciting. So if you do have someone that reinstates, maybe think about giving them or offering them a little incentive to pretend they just joined again and hit that 500 by the 15th day, or any of these landmark milestones for Sensational Start. Every single month as a consultant, if you sell over 2,000 PRV, you gave yourself a raise, an extra 5%, right? So that's a consultant, any consultant can get that every month. And then of course we have our annual sales, annual mentor, and the Shining Star Award that a consultant can earn, right? Simple systems. I love this quote that one of these leaders had. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Isn't that like a mic drop? Sometimes my systems are all jacked up. I don't even know if I would call it a system. And I'm like, when I read that, it like stopped me in my tracks. And I was like, oh, I got to read that again. I need better systems, I think. So I thought that was really powerful. But here's what's really cool that they had. 3 different follow-up systems are Excel, the Binder, and the Amy, right? It's 3 short videos that a new consultant can look. And here's probably one of my most favorite sections of this I don't know what I would call this, as this tool, for new consultants, right? Here is a new sponsor checklist. So if you are the person that sponsored someone, here is your checklist, and it takes you to our Dropbox, and it gives you a checklist of what you need to be doing as their sponsor. A lot of times you get someone to join and you sit back and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to wait and see what they do. They got their stuff in their kit. They're going to be reading all that. No, they're not. Believe me, it's not happening. You've got to reach out and help. And then you can also download it here as well. This I thought was cool. See what emails your teammate is receiving. So over the next 70 days, your new teammate, I don't know why it says teammate 8. Maybe I'm going to get 8 recruits this month. I got to fix that. Maybe that's a sign from above. Isn't that cool to see what they get? So now you know what your new teammate is seeing in their email. So you can reference back and go, hey, I know you got an email today. They were welcoming you to Scentsy. Did you see the video from Heidi and Orville? Don't you just love them as much as I do? Now you're connecting and relating to the same content that they're seeing. Day 2, it goes on and on. Day 3, which is pretty awesome. Then this is very important. The first things first checklist, they actually have to do in their workstation in order to earn the Sensational Start level 1, 2, or 3. It has to be completed. So it's important for you to know what steps they're supposed to be doing on their workstation. And last but not least, hey, you're really important too, a short little video. And here's 3 little leadership reports that teach you as a leader now with your new team member, how to run reports to get their birthday or anniversary, or a downline report. Or you as a leader, now that you have a team, it's going to teach you how to, who is up for Shooting Star, who's up for Sensational Start, and watching them to promote to certified, where they're at to follow that as a new leader. Pretty cool? I wish I could see y'all's faces, but you're just in a long, I see 5 of you only. That's it. I can't see anymore, but we'll come back to it. We'll get your chat and feedback in a minute. Taxes, disclaimer at the top. I am not a tax professional and I always seek advice from a certified CPA. Well, here she is. Look, the girl that did our taxes for the call for us, if y'all were on, here is the recorded call that she did where you can listen to it and get advice from a professional. That is one area. Never give tax advice and seek a professional. Then we added another little section of just FYIs, like how do I promote, right? What you need for each particular level. How do you convert GWV to PRV? I know some of you are probably like, ooh, what is that? But you do need to know how to do that when you are calculating and moving up the ranks. And it's good to know how to do that. Little Cincy Club info. Some tips on how to maximize customer subscriptions as well. The whiff box. Understanding the queue system. Like today, what is it called? May 4th? I almost said Centiversary 4. It's May the 4th be with you. That's what it's called. It was Star Wars Day. I'm sorry, I've never seen all the Star Wars. I don't think I've seen a Star Wars at all, actually. Maybe bits and pieces. Don't throw the lightsaber at me. I know, I'm one of those people. I have every good intention of watching the movie, but I fall asleep. I can't help it. And then we added cord number 1. We all heard Orville's Keynote, so you can watch that right here. It'll pop up the fabulous Keynote.
It's been amazing,
right? So you can watch that on every single one and really follow this 4 chord. This is a simple system made up of 4 simple chords that will absolutely be a successful foundation to your business. So we broke it down. So the first one is parties, right? Do parties. So what do we have here? All the different party types that you could offer if you wanted to, and more information. So it is kind of a little bit to read, but it just shows options, right? Chord number 2, sponsoring. And this one's really cool because we talk about that host exclusives kit and how it works. It's important for a new consultant to know that this is an option and to be able to offer that to them. And we've got some great visuals to show them how to enter it or how to flip. Also here, just another visual. They were both so good that I had to put both of them on there. And then some really cool training videos that help you understand that as well. Chord number 3 is provide great customer service. And then chord 4 is your personal development, which we'll add more to these later. We were really just trying to get the content on here because we knew this was a valuable tool for all of the new recruits that were coming in to have all the information in one spot, especially for the people that aren't on social media all the time. It's a great website just to give them that they can go back at their own leisure. Samples. And then check out my Amazon list. No, I don't make money off this, but everything is in one area that I've bought. I try to go back. I'm so terrible at putting stuff on my business list. So I will go in there and update more because y'all know how I get to shopping, and instead of buying one type of poly mailer, I buy 2, one with ice cream and one with flowers. I can't stop, but I'll put them in there. So as soon as we pick and buy stuff for the business, I'll throw it on my list. Don't get carried away. Do remember, don't get distracted by all the pretty shiny things. Before you buy anything, you should ask yourself, is this going to make me money? If the answer is no, do not buy it yet. Wait, treat yourself as a reward after you get your new team member or you promote to the next level. But you've got to be smart when you're buying business things. If you're buying testers, could this make me money? Yes. Could this get me a new recruit? Yes. Could this get me a host? Yes. Then you want to buy it. But don't go in debt buying all these business tools that make things look cute, but it's not going to be income producing, right? So you've got to stay really focused on and not get distracted by all the shopping. Okay. Is there more on that category? I can't tell because my screen is, let me stop sharing and see if I can see. Oh yeah, the last one is creating Google Forms. Let me share my screen again. Sorry, I couldn't see because y'all were blocking y'all's length of heads over here. I had to move y'all, I had to drag you. So here is the importance of this. So I just typed up how I was feeling on my heart this morning, typing this up. It is very important to always get people's information before you give them anything. Even if you're giving them a catalog, a sample, a party pack, you should be collecting information to follow up. You're running a business. Handing out and hoping that they're going to reach out to you is not a business plan. These forms allow you to ask those questions without being awkward or pushy. It opens up the communication. When they answer your question, it's giving you permission to give them the information that they're requesting, right? It's not weird at that point. And you can always use this to start the conversation. I know you expressed some interest on your form. Give them the information. You will need to have a Google account, a Gmail, in order to create and see responses. Here is the settings feature, how I have it set up on mine, how to see your responses with very specific instructions. And then I typed up the questions that are currently on my Google form. So you know what to type up and how to create yours to be getting the responses that you want. And here is some videos, and I have to add Callie's on here as well. But 3 different videos on how to create these. You've got a lot of resources at your fingertips for this. And so I know it can be overwhelming. You do not have to have a Google form to fill out the form. It's going to be the way that you're sharing the link. But no, you shouldn't have to have a Google account to fill that out. Jamie, did I leave anything else out that we were?
I don't think so. I think you covered everything. I learned along with on all of this today, so it's exciting. Heather, do you know how you're supposed to share it so that they don't have to sign in?
The Google form?
Oh, I'm sorry, this page.
Oh, so for my group, it is Scented Community. But here's what's going to be difficult. If you're not on my team, just don't have them request to join the group. But this is the link for the group. If you're on my team, I'm going to give you the team one separate because it says like you're welcome to Team Chicks with Bricks, right? It's going to be a little bit more personalized that you will send to your teammate if I'm your director or sponsor, right? Or you're on my team. But if you're needing it just for this resource, yes, just y'all feel free to use it. I don't mind at all. Yeah, I love that it's all in one spot. These other superstar directors that did this, Amber Turner, Joanna Luna, and Shauna Lee Davis are the 3 people that we learned this from. And it was really on my goal to get this. And then when they announced the $20 join special, I literally finished it in 48 hours. So this tool would be done. And Jamie actually is going to do one with her leader. She actually has hers done as well. So it was like crunch time to get this all finished because we knew this $20 join special, it was on fire right now. And we're like, we need this all in one spot because I do think there's so much as leaders where we're in the position where like, we have to tell them this. Oh, it does, Gina? Scented?
Yeah, Heather, I've had some other people, I was trying to share mine and it was giving issues. So there might be some settings we might need to tweak.
What is going on, folks?
I sent mine to one of my directors and she got the same error. It's
just kidding. We don't have this tool for anybody to use. Just joking. No, I don't even know what's happening. How are we going to fix this?
Well, I'm sure it's some settings that we just got to look at. Remember earlier when I said manage who can view and you were like, I don't think you have to do anything there. I'm wondering if that's where we have to do something.
It's so weird because I'm linking it with Rebrandly.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can go and open mine, So that's what I'm saying. Me and you both have worked on it. And so I'm wondering if there's like just one little something that we're missing to
Okay.
click so that people can.
Well, y'all hang tight. We're going to try to, get that fixed. I don't even know about this program enough. I like learning it and sharing it all at the same time because we're so excited about it, but we will figure it out. We won't go to bed until we figure it out. I promise.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely, because my directors are like, where's ours?
Right. So we will figure it out. You know, that's one thing is we don't have all the answers. We just
pretend we do.
Pretend we do.
No, but we'll figure it out for sure.
Not even pretending. We're like, what? I mean, heck, I'm inviting the whole world to my calls tonight. I love it. Okay. Who has questions? Oh no, girl, my life is far from put together. That is the truth, Gina. Okay, anybody have questions? Liz? Oh, good. Just retired and not into social media, so it's amazing. I agree. Because it is hard to have all the different options, right? Like we were talking about this earlier. You know, sometimes you send emails to your team and like 30% will see it. Other people will want to text. Other people want to be on social. Like you have to have so many things in so many different areas as a leader to try to reach people and engage with them. And it really is hard when you start growing your team so big and everybody's in different areas on receiving information. That's why I'll tell all of you this, and I don't even, regardless of who your leader is, it doesn't matter. I don't care. If you need help, text them. Straight up, just send them a text and say, help me with this. Because that as a leader, we don't know you need help unless you ask, and we really don't care if you come to us and ask. We'd rather you do that than I wouldn't say not try to figure it on your own, because it is important to try to find things out on your own and learn, because as you're learning and seeking the answer out instead of just asking and then waiting for somebody to direct it to you, if you'll go on a seek and find adventure to try to find the answer, you're going to remember it later when you're training your teams and then they're training their teams. Like it's contagious. It is a chain reaction? Is that what I'm looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for, but it does happen like that. Like how you teach is how they're going to learn. And oh gosh, is that why my son the way he is? Because he's been watching me and learning this way. Oh gosh, he's nothing like me. I'm just kidding. He's like his father, which we love, just in case they heard me. But yes, you want to seek out and find the information. I know a lot of times you're like, well, just give me the answer. I'm asking on the group page. Well, that's not what it's there for. We have it there for that reason, but we also want to point you in the right place to go find it so you can learn it, and it's a duplicatable system for later, right? So, Chrissy, did you happen to publish before setting? I don't think I did, but I'm going to try to do that again. I will republish it. I might have Chrissy get on a Zoom with me to help me fix it.
So I just went and looked at it, and I think there was just a setting that we need to put. So it's basically only letting me and you see it, Heather.
Oh, beautiful.
So you just have to go in there and change, like it's like restricted or public, kind of like when you do on YouTube, you know, where it's like, or, you know, I'm not good at explaining this, but I basically just went in.
Publish site restricted and don't do public.
Yeah. So that's what I just did. And I sent it to one of my.
I think we all check it.
I think it's working now.
Shut your face. Jamie Pilcher, you just fixed this.
I'm the smartest IT girl ever.
I mean, you are a CEO. You really are. Oh my God.
We fixed it, Heather. Get out of here.
Shut the front door.
Right?
I mean, this is exciting. Order pizza. Holly, stop cooking. Just order pizza and get to reading. Yes. She's doing dishes. Ugh. Oh.
No, we already ate. I got back from martial arts thinking maybe dishes would have been done.
Oh, yes. No, I ordered in tonight. We're not even going out to eat. I ordered Central Texas unsweet tea. Good old barbecue.
Going to pick up dinner.
Yeah, normally we eat after this call. So tonight was a special case. We got to eat before the call tonight. So, okay, what else do we want to cover on anything else? The joins. Anybody have questions about anything for the last 10 minutes? Either use the chat or unmute and come on.
Heather, I do.
Hey, Kimberly, come on. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I had a lady that wanted to join for the $20 thing, and I'm new. I just started in March. She wants to join, but she wants her 16-year-old daughter to like mainly do it in the summer. And
Yeah, she has to be 18 in order to join.
Can I let her do that, or does she herself?
So you have to be 18 years old to join Cincy. If the mama wants to join.
Right, what she want her mom to do is do it underneath her name, and then just let her 16
Yeah.
the 16-year-old daughter do it as for her to have extra money.
Yes, it would have to be under the mom. Yes, 100%.
Okay, so as long as the mom does it underneath her, then the daughter can do it basically and sell it with her own Facebook VIP group.
Oh, I think so. But all the income, so if she makes over $600 in 1 year, the income is going to be reported to the mom social and all that. So that as long as they're aware of that, but you have to be 18 years old to join Cincy. But even like Becca and Callie, I know it was a mom duo team for a long while. So I think, I mean, a child can help a mom run her business, if you know what I'm saying.
My son wears Scentsy hoodies to school.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And congratulations, Kimberly. That's awesome. You just joined it. That's what typically happens, you guys. Team members just come out of the woodworks when you least expect
I joined on March the 4th. I already got one recruit, and I'm fixing to have hopefully another one.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Way to go.
I have a question.
Yes.
So my other VIP group, because I'm with Posh too, and my VIP group, they're crickets. And how do I get people to not be crickets?
Well, okay, it's very hard when you're doing more than one business. I will tell you that. You can try to be a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So here's what I want to make sure you don't do is cross promote either one of those. So you can keep both businesses separate, but you can't try to promote your other business with your Cincy customers or Cincy team. You need to make sure they're two separate entities.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, it is, it's all about the parties and you host coaching, you teaching your host how to invite properly. But a social media page is not going to be solely the way to run your business. It really is the whipped cream and cherry on top of everything after those relationships. So it is reaching out, finding those first hosts, or like we were talking earlier, Lauren, where you said one of your other bosses might be interested. She wanted to order a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
The first thing I would say, Lauren, to her is, I know you have a huge list of products that you want to buy. But let's set up a shopping link for you. And that way, if you have any family or friends that want anything, or would you like to do a party with some sample packs? Because all you have to do is say that. At least you're asking them. And if she's like, no, I'm okay with buying, at least set up the link to where other people they can share it and other people can buy. Or if she says yes to hosting, that's ultimately what you want, because when you take that order from someone, it's done. You're making the same percentage forever the rest of your life. You're writing what you want your paycheck to be. The minute that you start saying, girl, let's get this set up a party for you. Let's get some free and half price stuff. Now you have access to 10, 15, 20 people in her circle that are now hosting parties with you, bringing people in. It turns into be a bigger result than you just focusing on the orders. The worst thing you can do for your business is focus on just getting orders and being done. If you're in this to make money and build a business, you've got to ask for parties.
Okay.
And it's going to be weird at first because you're not used to doing it, right? It would be like me trying to do my eyebrows. I don't even barely pluck, but if I try to do my eyebrows for the first time, they're not going to look so good, girls. Like if I even tried to do this, it would look hysterical. But the more I practice, the better I'm going to get at it, right? It's the same thing with asking for parties. It's going to be a little uncomfortable because you've never done it before, but it is something so simple of, I know you have a lot that you want. Let's get this for free and half price. And saying that with confidence, we're here to help you learn the party style and walk it through and teach you. It is going to be something that can be learned, right? But you got to practice and you got to ask. But I wholeheartedly, if one other business is crickets right now, I'm not going to tell you to stop working it, but I'm going to tell you, focus in the company that's in hyper growth and have numbers that are backing it up. And you've got a top-notch leaders at your fingertips that can help you have a successful business.
Okay.
Spend some time and money in that.
Grass is greener where you water it.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get out of anything, right? And so it is, I'm just glad you're back. I'm going to get you certified. We're going to get you parties. Don't you worry. I'm your sponsor and I have no doubt it's not going to happen. Well, we're definitely doing it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, Lauren. Okay. Maribel. So how many parties can we have in a month? There is no limit, girl. How many can you do? I mean, listen, how many can I handle? I could probably do 8 a month, realistically, 2 a week. Only because my parties are set up in a system and a copy and paste, right? So let me share with you guys. I'll share my screen because this is kind of fun for you guys to see. Y'all all know my extraness, which I already told Lori. I said, I'm not going to do my packets the way I normally do because we know she's joining, right? We know she's becoming a Scentsy consultant. And we're going to do a party for her first. I don't need her people, her customers and family and friends that are buying to see my party pack and expect Lori to do the same thing, which is setting the right example, right? Nobody's going to have this size party pack first joining the company. So we're going to put some things together. Jamie had a great idea. Put a little like business card in there for Lori ahead of time so the party guests know that it's Lori's party and she's joining and that's the consultant. So I'm like, wow, that would be really cool to create a party pack for your new recruit with the intent of joining, right? That would be kind of fun. So I'm going to share my screen on my party packs that I normally do. This is my party group. And I think I shared it. And this Thursday night shift is actually on this. So I'm not going to spend too much time. You're going to tune into the host thing later. But I have to show y'all everybody receiving their packet. So I'm making y'all drunk. Sorry with this. I posted a picture yesterday. Packs are being mailed, right? Look at everyone posting. Excited. I received my party pack today. Received my party pack. So it's kind of fun to see the interaction and the excitement of everyone, what they're getting and getting to try their stuff, right? There was a couple of others, but I think I missed them. I don't even know where I put them. Don't show that because we're going to show that tomorrow. That's Thursday night. You can't see that because then you won't come back for the training on Thursday. So yes, it's important. I love the pages because it gives the people a chance to interact. And I do personalized labels on mine because one of the girls even said, I love my cartoon thing. How'd you do that? So I told her about the app that I use and it started conversation that wasn't Scentsy related. I don't want all of my conversations to be with this people around Scentsy. I'm trying to get to know them. I friend request them all. I made the little cute pictures for them. I'm trying to engage on levels and other things other than Scentsy, right? It's important. That's what this business is about. Okay, I'm commenting. Since they're having Android users, the QR codes don't work. So here's what I found out, Krista, that the QR code's not working. When they're copying and pasting them and putting in Avery, they're cutting part of them off. So when you are in Avery and you're inserting the image, take it to the first square, not the extra, and make sure it's not cropped the wrong way. Is it working for, or is iPhone people working on the same thing that Android is not? Is that what's happening? Oh, Liz, Android has to download an app to use. Gina.
Heather, yeah, the iPhone people it's working for, but I keep hearing from Android users that the QR code party isn't working. They can't do the QR codes.
This is why they should have just bought an iPhone.
Right?
I know, listen, too bad Jody's not on here. I had to say that because Jody's the only Android person on here. I don't know.
I have an Android and I use QR codes all the time, as well as making them and clicking on them, and they work fine.
You know what I would tell them? Let's book your own party and I'll make sure we have special Android scanner QR codes for your party.
You know what though? A while back, I had a Google phone and you had to slide over to, oh, I can't think of what it's called. Like there was a specific setting on the camera to read QR codes.
Okay, so that's probably it, Krista.
On the Android phones, you cannot have your flash on or it doesn't work.
Okay, see, Kathy, how do you know all this?
Because I have a stupid Android phone. And you cannot have the flash on. If you turn the flash off, it works perfect.
Listen, I think we have them all working now. I will tell y'all that my sales from this last QR code party that I did, it has brought the price up for dollar per the amount one person is spending tremendously. So if this is not something you've jumped on yet, you are missing out. I will put those QR codes in every catalog I hand out now.
Same. Like even if you don't call it a QR code party, put them on there. And I was like, I make sure to say, like, go watch the fun little commercials that talk about the products. Because I don't want to think it's like an 8-minute long video that they've got to say, like, go watch the quick commercial where it talks about how this product is used. I just thought that might be an easier way for them to understand, like, they're not committing to something. It's not something they got to sit there and like, and then it's more engaging and then it's there like all the time. So
yeah, that's smart. I like to watch the short commercial about it. That's cool. I love that. Awesome. Well, Thursday night, we're talking about host packs and maybe something else. I don't really know. I don't know how we're going to talk about that for a whole hour. So we'll have to add something else in. Oh, Renee, it cut them off. See, yeah, you have to be really careful not to cut it off. Only take it to the first little thing. Anyway, all right. Well, thank y'all for joining, spending an hour with us, all of you. I mean, I should just open up my call all the time. This is fun. This is like a Thursday night shift, -5 heads of our leaders. Yeah. Oh, see, June, look, she says her girls have so much fun putting the QR codes in the catalog. I bet they do. That is a good job for your kids to do. Good, good, good.
This means hi.
Hi.
She heard you.
I did. Hi. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. And we'll see you on Thursday night at 7 p.m. About what's contents and host packets. And I'm sure something else. I don't know yet, but we'll come up with it. Have faith. All right, guys. Y'all take care and we'll see y'all in 2 days. Bye, everybody.